Assalamu alaikum, welcome to 9 English News Edition Nederlands. The head of state extended his warm congratulations to the Ethiopian Prime Minister. The National Police has celebrated the 49th anniversary of its founding. For international scene, launch of Iranian-American technical talks in Switzerland. Those were the lessons now come to the national news. The head of state success of Geli learned with a profound sadness of the passing of member of parliament Chama Gedi. In this time of sorrow, the president of the republic, on behalf of the government and the people of Djibouti, extends his deepest condolence to the family of the deceased, his lovely ones, and all members of the National Assembly. The head of state paid tribute to the memory of the representative of the people who dedicated his life to serving the nation and also well-being of his fellow citizens. He recalls the career of the man devoted to public service who pays his loss for the republic. The President of the Republic expressed his solidarity and the conviction of the Piaver family and praise for the repose of the soul and the deceased. And the President of the Republic successful Gele extended his best wishes for success to the Ethiopian Prime Minister Mr. Abiy Ahmed Ali following the victory of his political party, the Prosperity Party, in the recent Ethiopian parliamentary election of June 1, 2026. In congratulatory telegram sent to the Ethiopian Prime Minister, the head of state praised an electoral result which, according to him, perfectly illustrated the majority of Ethiopian citizens' support for the ideals, imposition, and values championed by your political party. President Gil also stated that this new electoral success for your party and its most immediate consequence upcoming reappointment as head of the government will provide further momentum in your legitimacy against to bring all the attributes of the sustainable development to your nation. Retreat is which for success and achievement to the Ethiopian Prime Minister, the President of the Republic expressed his hope that this new step will contribute to strengthening the development and stability of Ethiopia. The President of the National Assembly, His Excellency Mohammed Delita informed the Republic of the adoption of the two major institutional instruments by the deliberative authorities of the state of the Minnesota in the United States of America. This decision strengthens interparliamentary relations and bilateral cooperation between the legislative bodies of the two entities. They also demonstrate the excellent relation of friendship and fraternity that unite the Republic of Djibouti and the United States of America, founded on mutual respect, reciprocal trust, and a shared vision of international cooperation. By resolution dated June 18, 2025, the Minneapolis City Council, in consultation with the Mayor Jacob Free, adopted an official resolution proclaiming June 27, the anniversary of the Republic of Djibouti's accession to national sovereignty as a commemorative holiday for the inter-Jewish community residing in the state of Minnesota. Furthermore, through a resolution adopted on December 2, 2025, the Minnesota House of Representatives, upon the recommendation of the Committee of Rules and Legislative Administration, officially established the implementary partnership between the Minnesota and legislature and also parliamentary of Djibouti. There is a Farah Pane Police Academy APFA located in Nagat hosted this morning the official ceremony commemorating the 49th anniversary of the creation of Jubilee National Police. Under the banner of the professionalism and commitment serving the Republic, the ceremony was presided over by the Minister of Justice and Penitentiary Affairs responsible for human rights and parliamentary relations, and also acting Prime Minister Mr. Ali Hassan Bahdoun. Upon his arrival, the acting Prime Minister was greeted by the Minister of the Interior, Mr. Umar Abdi Saeed, and the Director General of the National Police, Colonel Abdurrahman Ali Kahin. From the earlier hours of the morning, the Idris Farah Abani, which Police Academy donated its festival tour to host this celebration, which pays tribute to nearly half of a century of commitment to the safety of the citizen and the maintenance of the public order. Then on this occasion, the various United of the National took up the commemorative ceremony began with the traditional review of a trophies conducted by the Minister of Justice and Penitentiary Affairs in charge of human rights and acting Prime Minister Mr. Ali Hassan Bahdoun. The Minister was accompanied by the Minister of Interior Mr. Umar Abdi Saeed, the Director General of the National Police Colonel Abdurrahman Ali Kahin, and the Director of the Idris Farah Bani Police Academy, Commander Mahdi Omar Jama'a. During this review, the various units of the National Police presented display highlighting the discipline, rigor, and professional that characterize this Republican institution. This Republican institution indicated to the security and stability of the country. The ceremony took place in the presence of the numerous high-ranking officials, including the Chief of the General Staff of the Army Force, Lieutenant General Secretary Sheikh Ibrahim, the Director of the National Security, and Mr. Hassan Saeed Kairi, as well as member of the government, Secretary General of the Ministries, the Prefect of Jabri City, and the Prefect of the various region. Then the National Policy Senate Secretary recalled Colonel Abdurrahman Ali Kahin that worked tirelessly to preserve the safety of citizens, protect priority, and maintain public order while adapting to evolving security challenges. He also highlighted the progress made in modernizing service, strengthening operational capacity, and training personnel. The Director General paid tribute to the generation of the police officers who have contributed to building a strong, respected, and community-oriented Republican institution. Finally, he reaffirmed the national policy commitment to pursuing its mission with a holistic discipline and a strong sense of duty in service to the Republic of Jordan. Continue his address, Colonel Abdurrahman Ali Kahin highlighted the ongoing effort to strengthen the effectiveness of the Djibouti National Police in addressing emerging security challenges. He emphasized the importance of continuous training, technological innovation, and professional skills development to ensure a response tailored to its citizens' expectations. The Director General also stressed the need to consolidate ties between public and law enforcement, reiterating that close ties with citizens are a cornerstone of policing. He commended the exemplary commitment of personnel deployed throughout the country and their contribution to the national stability and security. In conclusion, he expressed his gratitude to the highest authorities of the state for their continued support of the police force and urged all officers to pursue their duties with dedication, integrity, and commitment to the public service while upholding Republican values and the rules of law. As part of the celebration of 49th anniversary of national independence, the Ministry of Youth and Culture, in collaboration with the State Secretariat for Sport, organized a commemorative march yesterday and continue and now as part of the celebration for the 49th anniversary of the national independence, the Ministry of Youth and Culture, in collaboration with the State Secretariat for Sport, organized a commemorative march yesterday afternoon in homage to the martyrs of the independence of the Republic of Djibouti. This civic event brought together several members of the government, including the Minister of Youth and Culture, Mr. Fardousa Musa, the Minister of National Education, Mr. Mustafa Mohamed, the Minister of Energy and Natural Resources, Dr. Jama Mohamed, the Minister of Vice, Mr. Ismail Ibrahim, and the State Secretary of Sport, Ms. Fatuma Ali. Hundreds of the participants from diverse backgrounds took part in this initiative united by a common goals to pay tribute to those who made the ultimate sacrifice for the country's accession to the national sovereignty. Organized annually by the Ministry of Youth and Culture, this march serves as a moment of remembrance and legacy. It aims to honor the martyrs of the independence and remain younger generation that the freedom and sovereignty the country enjoys today are the result of sacrifice made by their elders. The process began at the Umpuli point before proceeding to the Ega Memorial. The march is finally destination at the end of the route officially and participant Gatri at Matriz Square, located within the memorial for prayer in tribute to the fallen. Our team collected a testimonial from several participants in this commemorative. At the conclusion of the commemorative march organized in homage to the martyrs of independence, the Minister of Youth and Culture, Fardousa Musa, commended the strong turnout of the citizens, particularly young people who came in large numbers to participate in this initiative of remembrance and reflection. She emphasized that this march is more than a simple commemorative event. It represents a duty to remember those who made the greatest sacrifice to allow the Republic of Djibouti to achieve independence and national sovereignty. And now the National Agency for Persons with Disability (NPH) and the United Nations system Djibouti took a further step in their cooperation this morning by signing the Juan Annual Work Plan 2026. This initiative reflects a surety commitment to strengthen action to ensure the full and effective inclusive person with a disability of Djiboutian society. This signing ceremony was held in the presence of the UN Resident Coordinator in Djibouti, Mr. Joseph Parhauna, and the Director General of the NPH, Mr. Ali Said Mahmoud. Their presence underscored the importance placed in this strategic partnership, which is based on solidarity, equal opportunities, and respect for the rights of persons with a disability. The 2026 H1 Annual Work Plan is structured around several priority areas aimed at strengthening inclusive governance, improving access to the social service, and promoting better social protection, and also ensuring more equality access to the health care. On now speaking at the signing of the ceremony for the 2026 H1 Annual Work Plan, the Director General of the National Agency for Persons with Disability, Dual Said Mahmoud, praised the strengthening partnership with the United Nations system Djibouti. He emphasized that this new phase of cooperation is part of the shared vision to promote the full and effective inclusion of persons with disability in all sectors of national life. According to him, the goal is to move from an existence-based approach to one based on rights, equal opportunity, and employment. The Republic of Djibouti celebrates World Refugee Day yesterday the year under the international theme "Until Everyone is Safe." The ceremony brought together the national authorities, representatives of the United Nations, members of the diplomatic representative of the United Nations, members of the diplomatic corps, technical and financial partners, international organizations, as well as host communities and refugees. Held under the high patronage of the Secretary General of the Ministry of the Interior, Mr. Suleiman Mumin Robli, this commemoration was an opportunity to reaffirm the Republic of Djibouti's unwavering commitment to the protection, inclusive and dignity of the refugees. Then the ceremony took place in the presence of the Executive Secretary of the National Office and for assistance to refugee and disaster victim honors, Mr. Mohammed Ali Kamil, accompanied by senior nurse officials who are fully mobilized alongside national and international partners to strengthen support, protection, and also integration effort for refugees within the country. In his address, the Secretary General of the Ministry of Interior, Mr. Suleiman Mumin Roble, emphasized that this day is a crucial moment to express solidarity. Then the representative of the Office of the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees in commending the Republic of Djibouti for a population. She highlighted the excellent cooperation between national authority and international partners, emphasizing the country's commitment to the principle of solidarity, inclusive and humanitarian progress. Then, for his part, the representative of the National Office for Assistance the Refugees and Sister Victim reiterated the importance of joint action undertaken with the humanitarian partners to improve the living condition of refugees and strengthen their access to accessible services. Final for his speech, the Secretary General of the Ministry of Interior commended the effort of all stakeholders involved in implementing the Republic policy under his department's purview. He emphasized the relevant partners to effectively importance of the coordination between the national institution and relevant partners to effectively address current challenges and enhance the quality of service provided the citizen. He also reiterated the government's commitment to operation reform aimed at strengthening security, social cohesion, and local development while ensuring adherence to the principle of good governance and close ties within the population. The Minister of Trade and Tourism celebrated World Food Safety Day this morning at the People's Place. This day providing an opportunity to raise awareness among various stakeholders about the importance of safe food essential for protecting public health and ensuring consumers' safety and also fostering economic development. Organized by the Minister of Trade and Tourism in collaboration with the Egyptian Agency for Standard and Quality ADN, with the support of the Food Agriculture Organization of the United Nations (FAO) and the World Health Organization (WHO), the ceremony brought together numerous institutional leaders and partners involved in this file. The ceremony then was presided over by Mr. Ali Daoud, Secretary General of the Ministry of Trade and Tourism, and attended by, among others, and Mr. Awale Osman, Director General of the Djibouti Agency for Standard and Quality, Mr. Farah Haddad, and Hassan Farah Miguel, Deputy of the Representative of the WHO, Dr. Khair Ilmi, representative of the FAO, and the Honorable Miguel Hassan Farah, a member of the National Assembly. In his opening remarks, the Secretary General reiterated that the food safety is a fundamental pillar of public. Speaking at the celebration of the World Food Safety Day, the Director General of the Djibouti Agency for Standard and Quality, Awale Osman, emphasized The social role of standard and control mechanism in protecting its consumer health. He stressed that food safety is a shared responsibility involving public authorities, producers, distributor, and consumers. According to him, adherence to the quality standards and good practice throughout the food chain is crucial to prevent health risk and ensuring that the safe product reach the market. On the occasion, also the Secretary General of the Ministry of Trade and Tourism, Ali Daoud, reiterated that the food safety is a strategic issue for public health, consumer, and protection, also the country's economic development. He emphasized that the providing safe food they needs that meets quality standards is a collective responsibility, requiring the involvement of all actors in the food chain from production to consumption. We also stress the importance of certain control, monitoring, and awareness mechanisms to prevent health risk. An Arta Hano community clean up campaign in Arta in preparation for the 49th Independence Day. As part of the preparation for the 49th anniversary of Djibouti's independence, the Arta Regional Roads Agency organized a community clean up campaign last Saturday and under the slogan "A Clean Arta City," with the active participation of women from various neighborhoods in the city. This initiative, implemented in cooperation with the Regional Council and the Governorate of Arta, is part of community effort aimed at raising awareness of the importance of European cleanliness, improving the living environment for residents, and also fostering a culture participation in environmental preservation. And for international scene, 2026 Cup World Cup pick with for Spain and Japan, Egypt victory, and also Iran's draw with Bellingham. The final two rounds of the 2026 World Cup ground stage presented some notable results, most prominently resulting victories of Spain, Japan, Egypt win over New Zealand, and Iran draws with Bellingham. Iran-American technical talks began in Switzerland to implement a memorandum of understanding. Technical talks between Iran and United States began Monday in Switzerland to discuss the mechanism for implementing the memorandum of understanding signed by the two sides. This came 5 days after the memorandum was signed and 115 days after the outbreak of hostility. The talks are focused on forming specialized working groups and also discussing the political, economic, and legal aspect of the agreement, with the representative from Qatar, Pakistan participating as a mediator. The Iranian delegation is headed by the Deputy Foreign Minister Qasim Karibadi, combined by expert in the political, economic, and legal file. H1 Qatari Pakistan statement confirming the conclusion of the first round of renegotiation and continuation of the technical consultation throughout the week. That's it for this edition. Thanks for your attention. Wonderful evening.